Now to the woman who's living her best life and making history in the process. Everybody's talking about Maye Musk. She's 74. She's become the oldest model ever to grace the cover of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
I mean, we can't get enough of that picture. She's gorgeous, and if her last name sounds familiar, for those of you who may not know, Maye is also the mother of Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. Maye, we so have been admiring you from afar, and then we got to see you at a party.
We begged you to come on.
Begged you.
You did it. We're so happy that you're here. Will you tell us just for a second about that swimsuit cover shoot for a minute?
Well, you don't know it's a cover. First of all, my CAA agent said they want you to do swimsuits. And I said, but I'm not a swimsuit model. But they said it's in Belize, and my daughter was with me. And so Tosca said to me, I shot a movie in Belize. You've got to go. It's fabulous. I said, OK, I'll go for that. And then I went there, and they had the loveliest swimsuits. And you step out in your first swimsuit. I don't know how you feel about stepping out in a swimsuit. Yeah. And then they just, oh, you look great. And everybody was so kind and helpful and flattering me.
But did they have
and after that, it was fine.
I thought we found something interesting.
Yes.
You said that, we were told
they
didn't put a single mirror up.
Yeah, there were no mirrors.
So you didn't know what was happening?
Because sometimes you were changing in the jungle.
Yeah.
You know, because there's
but
a lot
did
of...
that feel like, I mean, refreshing to not... you could
No,
just...
I like to see what
like to see. Well, we see you here. You look beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And were you nervous, or do you still get nervous, or not?
No, I don't get nervous. No. No.
Well, I'm looking at you right now, and I just think to myself, I feel like all these good things are happening at this moment in life. I interviewed a woman named Bebby Smith, and she said her theme was, it gets greater later. Tell us about this moment in time for you and what it means.
Yeah, I'm really living my best life ever. I'm flying around. I'm in demand. I don't line up with 300 women to get a modeling job. I don't have to send my resume so that people will book me as a speaker, because I did travel the world as a dietitian, you know, and an entrepreneur. So I would talk on chronic diseases, you know, it could be any serious stuff, diabetes, heart disease, cancer, you know, that's whatever is nutrition related. And then I would talk on how to run your own business as a medical professional, because scientists are not promoters. They can't promote themselves, and they're shy. So I couldn't be shy because I had 3 kids to feed.
Yes.
And I just had to get out there all the time. You get a lot of rejection, and you just keep going. But now, with social media and a great agent, you actually... you're in demand.
Yeah.
I mean, who knew?
But what was it like? Because I feel like you are in demand, highly in demand.
I say no all the time. Isn't that great?
And it feels like empowering, but there were moments where you couldn't say no, right? Like you, as you just said, you were feeding 3 kids.
Yes. No, I was doing any kind of job. I mean, I was lecturing 2 nights a week in Toronto, where I would take two buses and a subway and then walk half a mile in snow with I couldn't afford a good coat, and I couldn't afford shoes, you know. So you're really quite cold. And to give talks on nutrition. And I used to say, life's got to get better than this, but I had to do it at the time.
So you were focused on work, yet you were raising three children, which was difficult. You ended up...
it's not difficult. What's difficult is having a nasty partner.
Oh,
that's difficult.
Yeah, well, that's true.
I was always better off, even... I couldn't afford things, but I didn't have somebody screaming at me.
So wow. Yeah. Was that hard to get out from under that, to say goodbye to that?
It was hard to run away, You're scared. You have no confidence. You don't know if you'll survive. But you can always go back to a nasty situation, so you have a choice.
Was there a breaking point where you just said, that's it?
Yes.
What was it?
What was it?
It was just I said I was about to leave. The only reason I would stay married is if I could have 3 weeks holiday with my children alone. All right. And then as we were getting into the Mercedes sports car, you know, he started screaming at me, and I said, I don't want to come back to this. And I went away with the kids. I called one of my patients, was a real estate lawyer. I had a divorce lawyer too, but he was very tough. And I didn't want him. I used the real estate lawyer to organize the divorce, because then I got divorced in 10 court days.
Wow.
Because I wanted nothing. I only wanted the 3 kids.
And how did that feel that day?
It was great, but the judge wouldn't allow that. He said I must get 5% of his income, I must get a 4-door car, and he must cover school, medical, and school expenses, and he didn't cover any of that. He wouldn't do any of that, but it didn't matter.
And yet one of your sons...
Yes, is Elon Musk.
Is Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Did you know from the beginning we were talking about potty training my son?
I know. Well done, before 3.
Did you know that was he potty trained before 3?
Probably. By then I had 2 other kids.
Yes. Did you know
I had 3 in 3 years.
Did you know that he was special from the beginning?
Yes. At 3 years old, I took him to the nursery school and I said, I want to enroll him. They said, oh, he should really wait a year because then it'll be better for him. I said, no, I have a genius son. And they rolled their eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody, you have a genius.
Yes, exactly.
child.
In my mind.
In your mind, exactly. And because he was shy, they didn't see the genius. But because I was the only person he had to talk to.
Yeah.
So that's why I knew about that, because he would reason with me.
Oh, is that what I was going to ask? How did you know?
He would reason with me, and he would remember everything that was going on. And
so he gets into school, and then is he off and running? Is he just like...
No, he didn't like it at all.
He didn't?
Didn't like it at all. But then Kimball joined him a year later, and then he was okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are you surprised now when you look at headlines and then there's your son all over the place?
Yes.
Like, do you...
Yes, that's surprising because, well, you often have a genius who sits in a basement,
right,
with genius things but can't apply it.
Yeah.
And in the beginning, of course, Kimball was with him with the first company, and Kimball could explain, what a computer is.
Yeah.
Because remember, what is a computer?
What is
What's a cursor? What's a mouse?
Yeah.
And as well as the background of why the program is so great.
Yes.
And then there was PayPal, and again, Elon was never in the news. And then after he sold PayPal, I saw an interview of him, and I called him and I said, Elon, you did an interview. He said, no one will sell me rocket parts because they don't know who I am. I've never done an interview. Because, Kimball would do it all.
Yeah. Wow, and now, now he might buy Twitter.
Yes.
Do you think he should buy Twitter, or you...
He should do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Spoken like a mother who raised 3 children.
I told him not to do an electric car as well as a rocket, and he didn't listen to me.
You advised against Tesla?
No, well, the thing is, not against Tesla. I just said he'd just done PayPal. He'd worked so hard.
Yeah.
He needed a break.
Yeah.
And he wants to take on solar energy and electric cars and rockets. And I just said, just choose one so that you don't work so hard.
So, so you did not advise him on Twitter?
Well, he said nobody else was doing all these things.
Wait,
so.
are you going to go to space with him? Can we go?
If he insists.
If you want to go, do you want to go?
Well, we don't
only
know.
with you.
Hold on.
Only with you. We always do this.
We always dive in the deep end.
Yes, we do.
By the way, you are amazing. I just want to say, for every single woman who is anywhere in age, but it doesn't matter, looking at where you are at this moment in life, it is more than hope. It's like inspiration and it's excitement. You have it's just awesome.
Your charisma.
And it's going to get better.
It's going to get better. We love you.
Thank you, Maye.
Thank you, Maye, for coming to see us. We appreciate it.
Great.